Alright, Krael, keep a cool head here and focus. Let's think about this. It's clear the Elk Tribe has the Wailing Death, but from what and why? As far as I recall from the reports of Neverwinter, quarantine was never broken. The city was boarded up very quickly upon the plague outburst. So, how has the Elk Tribe conceivably gotten this plague? And how has it spread so quickly among the... I mean, obviously the plague does have a knack for spreading quickly, but why do they have it, I guess, is what I'm getting at here. What caused them to have the plague in the first place? And, moreover, we have a cure. Why are they doing this? If they're attacking out of desperation, why not contact Usam? We have a cure in our possession, we could easily give it to them. Well, let's talk to the man.
I am Zokan, Thunderer, leader of my tribe, the people born of the Elk. Who are you that comes before me?
I am Krael Ironpike. Why have you come, Krael Ironpike? My people wither and die, young and old alike. The Wailing Death ravages my tribe, and even our strongest warriors cannot stand against it. This is a place of death, Krael Ironpike. Soon we shall all be infected. We have come here to die. I ask you again, why have you come to this doomed fort? Usam, Druid of the Grove, and Dalen of the Red Tiger Tribe. We all want to know, why have you allied with Luskan? The Wailing Death is among my people. Men of Luskan came to me. They promised to heal my people. That is why we allied with them. But they spoke false. They have no cure. My people are doomed. But now we fight with Luskan for another reason. Revenge! Revenge against the Lord's Alliance and the man they sent to command Fort Ilkerd. A man called Damas. Damas? Why do you want revenge on him exactly? I mean, he's a jerk and all, but... Damas is the one who has infected us with the Wailing Death. We thought him a friend, but he only wants the Elk Tribe gone so he can steal our land. He offered us a gift of blankets, but he has secretly infected them with the plague. Damas knew how quickly the plague could spread. No doubt he has a cure in his possession, in case his own people become infected. We attack Fort Ilkerd to try and recover the cure Damas will not give us. Wow. If I bring you a cure, will you break your alliance with Luskan? The fate of my tribe is my greatest care. Cure us of the Wailing Death, and the Elk Tribe will no longer serve the Luskan forces. We will even forget our hatred and desire for vengeance against Commander Damas. Very well, then I shall return once I make Damas give me the cure. Damas will deny everything. You must take these blankets as proof of his crime. They are harmless now. The plague cannot spread after a few days. But these blankets are what killed my people. If you truly intend to help the Elk Tribe, you will go to Fort Ilkerd and get the plague cure from Damas. I wish you luck, Krael Ironpike, for the sake of my people. Very well, that explains a good deal. Though that still is no excuse for them attacking the farmland citizens. That does not... They are not justified for doing that. That is just very simple murdering of commoners. And someone will be made to pay for that. But it still makes sense why they attacked Fort Ilkerd now, of course, if their claims hold true. But even if they do... Well, I was going to ask why don't they go to Usam for the cure, but if they felt that the Lord's Alliance has done this to them for purposes like that, they may not trust Usam to get them the cure. They may feel that desperate. So that does make sense from that standpoint, but they still have no right going around killing the commoners there. I mean, laying siege to the fort, for the desperate attempt at a cure, that's their business, but still, they should have been more diplomatic about it. But again, they thought they were betrayed, so in truth, I guess I can't really fault them for what they've done. Laying siege to the fort does seem like it's their best option if they felt like they've been betrayed by the Lords of Alliance. So, fair enough. But it's just one of those bad situations that, no matter what, it's just a bad situation. Of course, that all depends on whether or not Damas actually did this. That may, of course, just be a lie, but in truth, I've come to trust the Uthgard people more than others, especially, although I am biased because of my friendship with Dalen of the Red Tiger tribe. I guess I should not assume that all of the other Uthgard tribes are very similar to that. But I kind of do, though. Maybe that's just sort of, you know, what's the word? I guess just not very smart of me, but still. Commander Damas, you have some answering to do.
Hello.
You are back, my lord. Do you bring me news of the Uthgard sub-chieftain, or is there something else you need? Commander Damas, you are charged with condemning the Elk tribe with these plague-infected blankets. So what if I did? The Uthgard are nothing but primitive savages. Their time is over. We have the strength to remove them from their land, and that gives us the right to remove them. These blankets change nothing. We are at war here. The Uthgards are the enemy, or did you forget that? They allied themselves with Luskin. Damas, the only reason the Elk tribe joined Luskin is because they were promised a cure for the plague that you gave them. You don't really believe that, do you? You think if I hand over the cure, the Elk tribe will suddenly abandon their Luskin allies? Not that I have the cure on me. Hand over the cure, Damas, or I'll make you suffer until you wish you had the plague yourself. Okay, let's not do anything crazy. You attack me, and every soldier in this fort will come to the defense of their commander. But I'm a reasonable man. Tell you what. I'll sell you the cure for 3,000 gold pieces. You have the balls to demand payment for a... Okay. Level-headed, Krael. Think about this. I don't want to set my own war on the fort. Diplomatic relations are already strained enough, but I refuse to pay this man money to get the cure for the plague he set in motion against allies. That... I really hate this man. Alright. I'm gonna go for the persuasion here. I'll give you 500 gold, not one coin more. That's an insult. I set the price here, and it's 3,000 gold pieces. Very well, that was your only chance. I think I'll just take the cure from your cold, dead hands instead. Guards, help! Enemies in the compound! Fog. Stop that. For now, here's what I'm getting at here. Don't attack me.
Feel the fury!
Feel the flames. Let's go for, stones, or not stones, but... I'm very sorry for these knights who are just following orders, but... Ah! Okay, Fog. That's unfortunate. Fog will be very upset with me when she wakes up. I should have let her finish the invisibility charge, but I had a plan, so never mind me.
Pray. Whatever gods you worship.
I'm very sorry it came to that, knights. They were just following orders. This is a large batch of the cure. Create to counter the Wailing Death. Yeah. I'm very sorry to kill those innocent knights. They were just following orders, but Damas is a scumbag. He sets a plague up and then wants 3,000 gold for the cure? No. Just no. If I get in trouble, fine. I'm sure I can smooth things over with Aaron Gend as Lord Nasher's right-hand man. they will definitely understand, especially with Usam and Dalen's aid, so I'm in the right here, for sure. Flagrant blankets. Though no longer contagious, these blankets show obvious signs of once having been contaminated with the Wailing Death. Anyone who has used them was certain to have contracted the disease. Now, I have an idea of how to escape here. I'm going to assume that the fort is now hostile to me. That would make a lot of sense, after all. So I think for now what we'll do is we'll make us all invisible. Yes. Go for that. Perfect. And Fog Eye, shall on some of you for now, have a break. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run out of here. Not going to attack, just going to flee. Dalen, do not attack anything, just follow my lead.
I shall do as you ask.
Just follow my lead, do not attack. With me? I can't actually see him, I can only see him on the map. Are you with me? Oh, there he is. Invisibility, man. Kind of does as advertised. So very good, we have the cure now. It's just despicable. It really is. I don't know of how the way to kind of put it. It's just... Regardless. Hopefully we can mend some of the damage done between both parties here for now. The Moss was definitely not... That's just wrong. Lord Nasher would not have authorized that by any means of the imagination. He seems a very good man. Especially because he's an adventurer himself. He may even have friends among the Uthgard, some of their older and wizened people. And of course, Usam being the liaison, so it's just definitely not good. I will likely have to smooth things over with Erengend, I'm sure, but I think that was the right call. I just refuse to pay that scumbag any money. It just makes me so angry, but okay. Very well, calm down, the matter is now sorted out. Definitely a bad affair, though. I feel sorry for the Elk tribe now. Though I still do not condone what they've done to the farmlands around. Sometimes life is just not incredibly fair. So, Zokon, don't be alarmed, I'm just invisible.
My people wither and die from the plague. If they are not cured, the name of Zokon Thunderer will be remembered as the Uthgard chieftain who could not save his tribe from extinction.
Don't worry, Zokon, I have the cure for people right here. Take it. I thank you for this, Krael Ironpike. With this cure, my shamans will heal our tribe. You have saved the people of the Elk. We are the children of the land. We have no gold or treasure to give you, but take this spear. It is a treasure of the Elk tribe, long handed down from father to son among us. You have earned it by saving us from the tailors of the Wailing Death. Thank you, Zokon. That's actually a tremendous honor. Please take this token to Usam, the druid in Beoruna's well, as a promise that we will no longer join the Luskan forces against them. Go with the blessings of the Elk, Krael Ironpike. Very well, we got a dream catcher and some money, huh? Among the Uthgard, dream catchers are often exchanged to symbolize reconciliation and willingness to repair damaged relationships or resume broken alliances. This particular ornament bears the distinct marks of the Elk tribe. And what is this spear we've gotten? Uthgard Ceremonial Tribe. Ooh, very interesting. The ceremonial spear radiates a powerful dwemer of magic. It is adorned with beads and feathers, in the style of the Uthgard people, and the shaft is covered with colorful, ornate, and decorative runes. It's a +3 sphere, but it counts as +4 against giants, and massive critical is 2 damage. Wow. Very good. I think this is actually going to be my new weapon for pretty much the entire game if I can, because this is a great, onerous weapon. For the sake of skipping the tribulations of the fort, I will use the Stone of Recall. Though again, I'm tempted to not use it for very often, but still. Very interesting. Now let's go speak with Usam and then Dalen and not Dalen, but hopefully Aaron Gandon. Let him know of what's happened. But first Usam, he'll want to know of the good news. And of course we can read the quest log here. Druid, I'm back.
Welcome, my child. Do you bring me news of the Uthgard Elk tribe? Or is there some other purpose to your visit?
Commander Damas has infected the Elk tribe with the plague. Commander Damas is well known for his cruelty, but I did not suspect even he of such a vile act. Alas, there's little I can do, as I have none of the plague cure with me. But Damas is no fool. If he were to infect the Elk tribe, he would want to have the cure handy, in case his own people contracted the plague. Perhaps you could speak to Damas and convince him to give you the cure. I fear there is no other way to save the Elk tribe. Very good, I actually have done so, and I've looked into this as you ask. This... yeah. Hang on here. Just go away.
Welcome, my child. Do you bring me news of the Uthgard Elk tribe? Or is there some other purpose to your visit?
Indeed, Zokon, leader of the Elk tribe, asked me to show you this dream catcher. I recognize this Elk tribe token. It is a symbol of truce and contrition. It must mean that Zokon is apologizing for what his tribe has done. I will send my emissaries at once to establish relations with the Elk tribe. You have done as I asked, my child, and investigated this matter for me. As such, you have earned your reward. I do not have much to give, but please accept this ring for your efforts. Thank you, Usam. You are most generous. Is there anything else I might do for you, child? No, I'll be going now. Go, child, and may a gentle breeze carry you safely to your destination, like the summer winds that bring seeds to replenish the eternal forest. Very well, and what is this ring? Very interesting. Rings are commonly worn on the fingers as ornamentation, but some are potent magic items. This one's very interesting. It gives bludgeoning resist 10 and improved evasion. Very well. What that means is improved evasion means whenever you make a reflex save. Here's example. Fireball's a good example. Say someone casts Fireball on me, right? If I make a reflex save, I take half damage. If I don't, I take full damage. The improved evasion feat means that I roll a reflex save. If I succeed, I take no damage. Even if I fail, I take half damage. So it's very good. That will very likely help out a lot. I do have a very pitiful reflex save, mind you, but I think it's still good to have on me. Is it better off having the +2 to all saving throws, though? I do have a fair enough fortitude and will save. I think I like the idea of having this, so yes, I will equip it, and whoa, that green light's kinda cool. Very good. Now for Aaron again. This is his? No. There's his. Can I bring up the 4 tribulations to him? Is that possible? I truly hope so. Aaron Gand.
The city of Neverwinter is forever in your debt for recovering the first word of power. We hope you will have continued success on your mission to thwart Margrim and his followers. But now is not the time to dwell on past successes. There are more words yet to be found before Margrim gets his claws on them.
Unfortunately, I cannot bring up Damas' situation. So I will simply ask, have you learned anything more about Margrim or his followers?
My operatives have gathered no new information on Margrim's cult. We still have not learned why they started the plague, and we can't even guess at why they are seeking the words of power. But I would wager my life on the fact that whatever they are up to will spell disaster for Neverwinter. We are counting on you to stop them.
Very well. Have you learned anything about the lizard woman, Hadraline?
There is no new information, though as I mentioned before, my operatives had turned up evidence of clashes between the cultists and a mysterious group of lizard men. But just because this Hadriline is an enemy of Malgrim doesn't mean she's on our side either. I'd like to meet her in person before I decide if we can trust her or not.
Very well thought I'd ask about it. And finally, how goes the war effort?
The city itself still stands undaunted, for now. However, if you fail in your mission, I fear our cause will be lost. Erebeth seems to inspire her troops with her single-minded desire to destroy Neverwinter and all it stands for. It helps soldiers to have a cause to follow, even a cause steeped in hate.
Yeah, I'll be going then.
I wish you luck in your mission. The very survival of Neverwinter may depend on it.
Very good. There are still signs of ruins far to the south of Fort Ilkerd. I believe while I still have my invisibility active, I may as well continue to search the area. I simply hope to smooth things over with Aaron Genn for the fort's business, but it seems I cannot. But, like I said, as I have this invisibility, I may as well make use of it. I'm not used to the green light, truthfully. I kind of, just not used to it. I don't need the light, mind you, because I have dark vision, but still, it's fascinating. What I have for light? I have yellow light from that, and purple from that. Let's try it out, shall we? There you go, yellow light from that. I think I prefer yellow. It's just brighter than the green stuff. Though green is very interesting. But yellow is simply brighter and easier to see. Alright. I assume they're all still hostile towards me. Dalen, do not attack. Do not attack. Just gonna continue to click on the follow button for now. Because do not attack. Very well. Where does this lead to, huh? It's wearing off. Up to the ruins. Okay, get over here quickly. Very good timing, actually. What are those lights? Ooh. I have a couple of corpses and a tree. Why is the tree? Huh. This looks disturbing. I don't trust those lights over there. Let's give our usual set of buffs to myself and Dalen. I don't like it. Very good. Let's not go on the road here. I feel like that could be a mistake. You mean to a trap? Let's go around the beaten path. Oh. Ah, cult members. You couldn't have a hammer, could you? Friend, no. Do not.
I shall do as you ask.
Now attack. Hold on for a moment. Where is that one man gone? I don't see him. There was someone casting a spell earlier. Oh. Where is he? Whoa. Fascinating. I'm not sure how I was able to stay hidden from you there. Very odd magics this Malgrim has. Ah, journal. Good. That's what I wanted to see. Still, for now, let's go on the outskirts of the ruins here. Are these corpse member cults? Or, wow, that made no sense. Are these cult member corpses Trolls? Well, I suppose I shouldn't be very surprised that they do inhabit the wildlands here. And of course, they don't like fire or acid. Let's go for an acid arrow, sort of stuns the regeneration properties of a troll. That should work out well.
Whatever gods you worship.
And a troll shaman. Very well. What? What is going on over there? It's kind of loud. Avoid the lights for now, Dalen. I'm not very sure if they would do anything at all, but still, what the... What is all of this? An intellect devourer? Those are not inhabitants. Those do not stay around here. Okay. Those are not normal inhabitants of this area. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll focus on this one with Dalen for now. Wow. Remember when this thing was a giant threat in Neverwinter's prison? Yeah, not anymore. Very well. Alright, I need time to think on this and to read the cultist's journal. It's really fascinating, though.